What's up, guys? King in the North here. Today we're going to be doing some Dicey Dungeons. This is a game that I tried out on the Xbox Game Pass and did one run and absolutely loved it. It was a lot of fun, requires a little bit of thinking to min-max, which is pretty cool. I'm always a fan of that. I'd say the best way to describe it is a little bit like Slay the Spire in terms of navigating, but you know, you can actually navigate everywhere in here. There's shops, upgrades, and stuff. It's pretty cool. We're gonna jump right into it. It involves dice or die, so that's how combat works, is by rolling, and then you have abilities that you put your die into. We'll go over more of that when we get into some combat here. We have the warrior. This is the character you first start out with. The second, I just unlocked the thief. Basically, you're in a game show, really weird, messed up game show, and you're trying to get through to the end to try and get your dream. And by dream, I mean like your what the heart desires. I think they put it. The warrior wants to become the strongest person in the world. And I forget what the other one is. I haven't done the thief yet, but I am going to do another warrior run here just to show that off. I've already done or unlocked episode 1. I think what I did was basically the tutorial. It's kind of like, it's not a guaranteed win, but it was a little rough near the end. But it seemed to go pretty smooth in the very beginning. Like, it was staged. Warriors welcome. Straightforward adventure for a straightforward warrior. Standard rules. All right. I believe I have to unlock the doors by completing this. Welcome back to Dicey Dungeons. Let the good times roll. Alright, so we move around. Like I said, it's like Slay the Spire in the sense that there's different rooms that you move to or whatever. But you can go back and forth and you're not stuck to one path. Let's take out Roger Rabbit. He's a gardener. So right now, our combat is just our sword. So whatever die we put in there, so we can do 6 damage or 1 damage. Obviously, we're going to be using the 6. The warrior has a combat roll, so we can re-roll 1 die. I'll show that off real quick. I'm not going to re-roll the 6. I'm not that big of a gambler. But you can re-roll this up to 3 times to, you know, get a more desirable number. Obviously, it's very straightforward which one I'm picking here, but later on when we get different abilities, you can't always put your highest die in there. Sometimes it's got to be an even odd number, and there's a minimum or maximum quantity, so that reroll is quite nice. The one thing that is unique here is there is an ability called bump. The bump bump allows you to increase the die by 1. So something to remember that I utilized in my last run was bumping a 6 will give you another die. So obviously the die doesn't go to 7, so it gives you another die to work with, and that can work in your advantage sometimes. We're just going to stick to doing 6 damage here. Don't you go poking around in my mushrooms. It's taken me, what? 83 years to get them this soggy. Okay. I don't like soggy anything, but alright. Chest. This is where we'll be able to upgrade claw, do damage based on your weapon, or your die, sorry. So we can only have a maximum of 3. Adds 1 poison, and poison also does damage. So we'll equip that. It's already equipped. Hothead is weak to ice, so there are elemental abilities in this as well. This is the first time I've had poison. As you see, it says a maximum of 3. We could re-roll this, but 2 is already pretty nice. I don't want to roll myself out of a move. Left bumper. Lose 1 heart at the start of turn. Okay, so poison ticks off. Okay, so that burn that he did, it does 2 damage and also burns one of our die. Meaning, if we want to use that flame die now, we're going to have to forfeit 2 health. So let's see if we can re-roll this. Yeah, we got a 5. That'll finish him off. We don't have to spend any health. Get XP, we leveled up. Every time you level up, you heal back to 100% health. So good to remember that. We also got an extra die. So we're rolling 3 die each combat now. So there's health here. There's no sense in trying to eat that at the moment. I don't know what Captain Hook's deal is over there. There's a shop. We should try to do all the combat, but let's do the, progression path and do the extra stuff afterwards. Baby squid. Thank God it wasn't a shark. So maximum 3, so should just stick the 3 die in there immediately, right? 5 is our highest. There's a 4, and obviously, like I said, this game requires you to think a little bit to min-max. So we'll stick with 5, but we'll keep re-rolling the 4 in hopes that we can get a 6. We did not, so we'll just use the 5. Poison damage. Okay, so we're blind now. Cannot see dice value. Oh, okay. Interesting. 3 or less. So we know it's, higher than... So, the 6 we'll just spend. There's no sense in, re-rolling that for anything. Maximize their damage. We'll keep re-rolling... Oh, damn. Let's re-roll the other one. So, 1 point. Do not blind me again. Oh, jerk. Alright. Okay, we'll stick with the 6 damage. I can't use the 5 in here, so let's try to re-roll for a 3 before I spend it and find out the blind one is a 1. 2, 3. Right. And that'll get us a W. Took a little bit of damage there. Or actually, no, we didn't take any damage. We just were blinded a bunch of times. Alright, let's take the pirate. See what you got, Captain Hook. So we got our 3. Five, and we'll re-roll the 1 because the 5 is a pretty good value. Stick with the 5. Okay. A little aggressive. So we have a limit break. Our limit break as a warrior causes an ability or action to activate twice. So we can do 12 damage to this guy right now. And I think that's a good idea, just because I don't like that this guy has so much health. Poison him, he's going to have 1 HP left. We're not going to touch that die. 7. Okay. Oh, wow, you can use that twice. Alright, so we'll wipe this guy up. Two XP, we leveled up. So we have a reward. Spike shield. So any even number under 5 will do damage. And any odd number, 5 and under, will give us a shield. Boomerang. Does double the dice roll, but we do damage to ourselves. So I'm going to take the spike shield. I think this should automatically equip. It did. Let me move this around a little bit just to be somewhat organized. We'll do this combat. It's strong against poison. Alright. So, we can be defensive here. Give ourselves a shield. So what does it mean strong? It doesn't heal them. I guess it didn't do anything. I didn't. We could do up to 10 damage here. Gonna gamble more time. All right, so we can put the 3 here. It looked like it did damage. And then put the 6 here. I was really kind of hoping to get a little bit of defense here. Those are some high rolls. All right, there is health. We got our limit break, but there's no sense in using limit break here because we can probably mop this up, I believe. We got some XP, a coin. I don't think I went to the shop, did I? Did I go to the shop? Bump, that's what I was talking about earlier. Bump is very nice. Has some versatility to it. All right. Matchstick burns a die. We have taser, which does damage and shocks an enemy. A shock will disable one of the abilities of a enemy. They can spend a die to unlock it, though. Roll 2 6s. I don't think I really have anything that would benefit this at the moment. Just because I have caps on some of my stuff. The taser might not be bad. What do I have the poison thing in it now, right? It does 1 poison. I feel like I do pretty good damage. We can actually probably get rid of Law and swap with Taser, so this way it requires the enemy to act a little bit more rather than just doing damage. As you'll see in a little bit, as soon as we start getting shock on things. What do we have here? That anvil is an upgrade. Totally will get that. We want to make that our first priority. We could go take out the angry beaver over there, but why not get an upgrade for it, right? Right. So odd gives us a shield. I am going to stick the 5 in here and give ourselves some 5 shield. Let's re-roll this. Yeah, we'll use the 3 in tase. So it'll be shocked. This enemy has 4 die, so keep that in mind. So this is gambling. I want to get as high as number as I can. Right now we can get a 5. So what I'm basically hoping for is rolling a 6. Or a 5. You know what? I'm just gonna bump it. We're gonna bump it to a 5 because I'm gonna re-roll and it's gonna give me a 1 and I'm gonna be sad. Shock knocks one of those out. Like I said, they gotta spend a die if they want to. That's what they're gonna do right now. We are burned currently. Yeah, let's use our fury here. Yeah, furry. So got 2 hits in on them. We can bump this guy with 3. This will give us 3 shield. Six damage, 9 damage. Okay, so we have enough to actually wipe this guy up. All right, we'll do the 6. I'm gonna spend a little bit of health, obviously, doing this, but it is what it is. 3 XP. We're 2 away from a level up, which is a full heal. So, the way the upgrades work is you highlight left side is current thing and right side is upgraded result. So, sword, it'll do dice damage +1. The shield no longer has a max requirement or max cap. Tase has the max increase to 5, which I think is actually pretty good. And bump allows us to bump dice twice. Let's go with Tase. The shield doing 6 would allow us to have 2 6 attacks. This would allow us to do 7 or, you know, up to 7 damage, I should say. But the shock, since we want to do a shock anyway to try to tie up an enemy, that's our best bet. I should probably eat an apple before going after guys. We got the Yeti. He's weak to fire. We don't have fire attacks currently. So let's make one of these a shield. Do 6 damage. So 5 shield, and because we increase this to a max of 5, do some damage and get a shock in there. End our turn. All ice damage here. Right. Pretty low numbers. What does the frozen do? Turns the highest place roll into a 1. Okay, so that's why a 1 is here. We could add 3 shield by bumping the 2. Alright, we could just make ourselves a shield here. What can you get me? 3. 5. Okay, so we can do 5 here, bump this to a 6. We have 7 shield, which is very good. Obviously, we have a 1 because that was our highest roll, so it was either a 4, 5, or 6. We roll the 1. So we have a 4. We could bump one of the things and turn it into a shield again, just to be safe. I think that's a good idea. I could have re-rolled that a bunch of times, but it seemed a little too risky. Okay, so re-roll. Oh, wow. Okay. This is really mean. We have 3s. So, 2. Yeah, we can finish this guy, right? Put a 3 here. Attack with the 2. I could have bumped it, but that would be overkill. Alright, so we leveled up. Full heal. We have another die. Go take out the beaver. Apparently he has a cold or is not feeling well, so we don't catch that. So we should probably re-roll the 3. Okay, so we have a bunch of 4s. We can bump one of these to a 5, get ourselves a shield. I have no idea what's in store with this guy here, so be a little bit careful with the shield. Got a lot of spikes. Okay, 2 6s. Only one of them has any real value to us. Okay. 6 damage. Bump this to a 2. 2 and get a shock in there. Okay, so we take 1 damage because of our shield, so it's a good thing we reapplied that. We'll do the 6 damage right off the bat, and then... Sorry. Is this up? It's good to grab the XP. Crystal Sword. Max of 5. You do 3 times the damage you roll. It says once per battle. So I guess it just goes away. It's worth holding on to this and seeing if we can upgrade it and see if it gets rid of the once per battle thing. It's unlikely. Maybe it gives us 2 per battle. Shock, it's reusable. Pretty nice. Do damage +2. Actually, might have to take this. This is automatically better than the sword that we have. So let's take broadsword, put it here. A pretty nice upgrade. Back out of here. We'll eat this apple, even though we can't put it to its full potential. That's okay. Just means we're playing well, right? We got a vacuum cleaner here? Alright. So let's reroll one of these 2s. Reroll one of these 2s. Reroll one of these 2s. Okay. We can put 3 shield on. Let's do that. And shock this guy. I'm surprised that doesn't give him damage by shocking. Actually, I should have bumped one of those die. It's not dead. Cannot see dice. Ooh, 2 blinds. Can't see 2 die. We have our limit break. Five's pretty good. 7 damage. Or I can get 5 shield here. I should probably bump the 4 because I know what I'm getting out of it. 7 damage. Okay. Not too shabby. And again, re-roll the 1. Re-roll the 1. Re-roll the 3. 2. Alright. Okay, we got 3 shield. So that was a 3. We can bump this 5. Get another 7 damage in, and then 2. Oh, I have no idea how much that was, but it was less than 5. Wasn't paying attention. I thought I was on the other die. Okay, so it took quite a bit of damage this fight. We got a little ways before we level up, so that's kind of scary. We'll grab this apple and take on the Kraken. assuming the Kraken probably has poison damage. We have our limit break. So, reroll one of these 2s. 5s are all really nice. And I think that we're going to reroll this 3 and hope for 6. We'll reroll the 4 and hope for 6. So we got a 3. I'm going to bump this to a 6. We're going to use our Fury here, right bumper. And we will do a total of 16 damage. 8 twice. We'll pick up 5 shield. And then do 5 damage and shock. This guy's got 5 die. Okay, so we can do 8 damage again. We roll this 2, see what we get. 5 is pretty good, and I'd like to have that for the shield, actually. We could bump. So this is what I was talking about, the bumping 6s. So we can bump this, get an extra die, and I can re-roll that in hopes that we get a 5. And this way, at least I know I'm guaranteeing myself 5 damage. 6. Okay, so we can't use that. We will try the other die, though. What is that? Skull. Eating away at my shield there. Cursed. All equipment has a 50% chance to fail. Disappears once triggered, at least. Okay, so that failed. Or my A button double tapped, it looks like. Okay, we got it. All right, let's check out this chest. Got a hammer, does damage, electric damage. On a 6 and a shock. Sometimes this has an upgrade. It's not really a big deal. It's basically the same thing, it's just a different elemental damage. And I'm probably not going to use either one of these. I'll just do the deal. Although, Snowman here is probably... Oh, it's whip. It's 2 instead of like T's. Alright, let's just hold on to what we got. Yeah, it's with the fire. Alright. So we can get 8 damage in here. Three, 1. Let's go for the shield. We'll bump this to a 5. And then we'll throw the... and get a shock off. It's a creepy looking snowman. Just say. What does Frozen do again? Earned your highest. Alright. We can re-roll that. Got a 6. 8 more damage in. We can bump the 4 to a 5 and get a shield back here. Try to re-roll one of these into a 5. There we go. Nailed it. I don't think the shock is going to work out great for us here because it seems that he has all the same abilities of Snowball. It looks like it'd be better to if we had one of the fire things to take out one of his die that he had to spend health on. Reroll. 6, there it is. Roll the 1. Please give us a 5. Not get a 5. So let's take 3 shield. We'll bump this to a 3. And do 3 more damage. Should hopefully have him turn. That was a lot. A lot. And he had 3 frozen on us. Okay. So 6 damage here. And then 5 damage. Alright. So win. Do we level up? I think we level up. Yes, we got full health. Oh yes. So we can do the shield bash. We need a double to do it, and we'd be able to do damage equal to our defense. Great ability in Slay the Spire. I haven't really messed with it too much here, but for now I'm just going to go with the upgrade. So things can only upgrade once as far as I'm concerned. We can get rid of the max of 5 here. This would do +3, so it's just sheer damage up. I think actually I'm going to go with that. Hold on. I wanted to check out Crystal Sword, right? Do 3 times damage. Once per battle, once per battle. I don't think anything changes. Oh, you know what it is? It shrinks. It's small. It's a smaller size. Okay. So let's just go with upgraded broadsword here. Okay, we have an upgrade in the middle of the map. So we have to go fight the crying lady no matter what. And then can probably backtrack to the skeleton, eat the skeleton, and get apple, I'm guessing. Let's see. Be able to do 9 damage. 9 damage. It's crazy. Like to see a 5 here. 6 is too high. So we'll bump this to a 5. We'll have a shield. Then we will do 4 more damage and apply a shock. Hopefully this shock is useful here. Doesn't like it considering she has the same attacks. Teed off on me there. We can place the 1, right? We can bump the 4 to a 5. Just to clear, I don't know if I have to. It's been done. This hurts, man. This hurts. Got 3 burns. Got 3 die. Set to inactive. Well, we want one of the 5s. I can assure you that. Bump that to a 6. Get 9 damage in here. Hit our limit break. We will re-roll this 1. I'd like to get to a 3 at least. 6 is too high. One would give me 1 shield. but I would be taking 2 damage to get it. So to me, it seems like it's not worth it. We'll just skip the turn and go. Oh, what? Had the 5 to get an attack off. And we got frozen, so we rolled one of our die. We do have maximum for taser, which is kind of nice. Reroll the 1. Reroll the 1. Roll the 3. Nice. Right, 4 XP. 1 coin. So we get an upgrade here. Do I want to use the upgrade though? I mean, I could use it on bump. That's not bad. We can use it on. I say what I could do is try to hold off, go to the chest, see what we get out of that, and maybe upgrade that. But upgrading bump is not a bad idea. I mean, upgrading spike shield's not terrible either, but really all you're doing is increasing the cap by 1 to get a 6 damage off. But with broadsword plus, I think we're okay in terms of damage. Bump will give us a little bit more versatility with our die, so. We're going to take out the straw man, because if we take out the straw man, we still have access to an apple if we need it. Wicker man. Okay, let's do 9. And then we'll pick up a shield here. End our turn. It was a good roll. Didn't need to adjust anything, so that was kind of nice. Oh, it's got to clear 9 first. Alright, so damn, could be coming soon. Can build up the shield here, which is nice. Five more shield. We can bump this to a 5. And it got 2 burn. Damn. Alright. So I'm gonna have to clear 1. Make 4 damage and 4, yeah, so we'll have to bump one of these, or the 3 at least. Even do 4 damage, then this would, you could bump it again for the 5, just for the overkill. Got the win 4 XP. Still a ways to go for our level up. We might as well grab one of the apples. We can take out the skeleton just because he's guaranteed to give us more food if we beat him. Alright, we have our limit break. I don't know if I want to. I should have re-rolled the 1. Okay, so we'll bump this 5 to a 6. We already have everything. We can bump this 4 to a 5. Get a shock off. And pick up 5 shield. Two-handed sword takes 2 die. Wow. That's pretty intense. 50% chance to fail. Try to get a 6 here. Reroll this. 6. 1. Okay. 3 shield. We can upgrade this to a 4 and do 4 more damage. Alright, that was cursed. Alright. That's fine. I'd rather that have gone bad than the other ones. 5 damage. We had enough shield to eat through that. Or cursed again. We've got our 6, so we don't have to use a bump. Jerk. Some more shield. Shock this guy. This is only going to drag out because of the shriek. This guy cursing us. But he's going to struggle getting damage in because of the fact we do keep getting shields in. Reroll. Okay, perfect. Hope we get a 6 here. Bump this. Wow, they keep getting me with that one, huh? Up with that. 3 damage in here. And the shock. Well, he's not able to curse us this time, but he is able to do 7 damage, but we have a ton of shield applied, so... No. Try to see if we can get 6 naturally on one of these. We'll bump this 5 to a 6. Oh, did that backward. Did that back. 5 should have gone in there, and that would have ended everything. Instead, it got screwed up. Got to give up this. Oh. At least we didn't take any. Not bad. 5 XP, close. Got a cat to fight now. Let's see what's in this chest. Toxic ooze. It's for sale at the shop. You'd buy an upgrade. Might as well just do shield at this point, I guess, right? Toxic ooze doesn't shrink. Gives a 3rd, so pass on that. We'll do the spike shield. This is just going to allow us to do a little bit more damage if we get a higher roll. That's all it is. Let's take out the cowboy, or like a cat boy. Cat cow? Hoping for a 6. Didn't get it. Alright, so... Even would do... I want to try to get shield still here. So we'll increase this to a 3, so... Get a shield. I have no idea what to expect for this cat. From this cat. What? Needs a 6. Oh my. That's not good. Alright, so he's gonna get that off next time. This is just a countdown to roll 2 6s. We need to get a shield. That's gonna hurt. So we want a 5 here. We got it. Make sure I'm selecting a die. You can bump this to a 5. Alright, so at least we're going to be able to absorb 8 of this. Okay, 9 damage right off the bat. Try to re-roll this into like a 6. We could finish this guy off this turn. Even, so that'd be 4 damage. 4 damage. Right? If I bump it. Yeah, so yeah, he's gone. It's hard to math sometimes. 5 XP, that should be a level up. We're at max level. Got an extra die. Increases the versatility of our rolls. Heal, even though we had full health, it's good to eat an apple a day, so doctors stay away. Warrior versus Buster. Buster the Dragon? Do this thing. Coming for Dragon Man. Strong against fire. Good thing we don't have any fire. Oh, hello. You here to fight? Let's fight. Who's a good fighter? I'm a good fighter. Buster's strong against fire. Okay, thanks for letting us know again. Got our limit break, so I don't know of any other better time to use it than now. And do, you know, a ton of damage. Or I can apply 10 shield. I can do 18 damage. Or apply 10 shield. I have no idea what to expect from this guy, so let's play it safe, because we do have a lot of offensive capability. We can easily ramp damage up, right? Because I can do 6 plus 3 here, which is 9, and then 5, and then next turn I can bump and re-roll a little bit to maximize damage again, so let's take the defense here. Okay, burning, die. All right, 6. Reroll. All right, good. Wanted to see a 5 there. You know, let's not roll myself out of a move here. We can just bump this twice. No, I'm not getting a 5 for max value, but we're still getting 4 damage, getting a shock off, and not having to spend any parts to get those die out of auction. We roll this 2. Perfect. Good setup. Take the 5 armor. And we'll just bump this. Yeah, that's all we have to do is bump this once. Guy seems to be pretty lucky on these rolls. So we rolled the 1. We can bump this to a 6. Right, get our big damage in. We can bump this to a 5. Get our shield back. And we can just take the 3 here. Limit break, we can win this right now. I'll do that. Limit break. There we go. Congratulations, you're on fire. I know. My dice couldn't touch him. Not literally, of course. You don't want to step on the fireman's. Fireman is a enemy in the game already. Anyway, let's have another spin of the wheel. Wheel's starting to feel like it's a little bit rigged. Bad luck. But looks like you've won a set of lightly used picnic cutlery. as a consolation prize. Okay, so continue. All right. So basically, I just kind of went through what I just did. I don't know how to get to level 2. Is it gonna let me this time? No, it won't. All right, so I'll have to figure out what it is that I need to do, and next episode we'll pick back up. Maybe we'll just do the thief next. I have no idea. But for now, guys, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next episode of Dicey Dungeons. Peace!